What is good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing meal planning. It is Monday. Every Monday I do meal planning. Now, one day a week, Sunday, I eat out. I have go for coffee, bagel. I'm usually with family or friends having meals with them, or I might be just eating out on my own. But one day a week I like to have what you would call comfort food. Now, the other 6 days a week I like to eat healthy, relatively. You'll see what I'm going to be making. It's pretty healthy meal planning, and it's very easy. It's low budget, and we'll get into the pros and cons of meal planning. Now, you guys saw what I ate for breakfast. It's relatively light. I usually have some toast, some fruit, some tea. That's pretty much what it is. I might mix in some eggs every once in a while. So that leaves lunch and dinner, because I eat 3 squares a day. Now, I know I did get some feedback on the morning routine video from people that do intermittent fasting. Absolutely respect that. So that they're like, yeah, I don't eat breakfast, but this is why. I definitely get that. I did not take that into account. I do apologize. But yeah, so that leaves 6 days a week, lunch and dinner, so that's 12 meals. Now, I meal plan whatever you're gonna see today. I make about 10 different meals for the week. Now, in between, I'll have like a tuna sandwich in there just to fill things in, or sometimes I might even skip a meal just to kind of make sure I make that my meal planning last. So I'm gonna get in there. We're gonna show you the ingredients of what I'm making. One of these meals you kind of saw when I did a mukbang before, when I make my chili, but we're gonna get in there and show you the ingredients. I'm gonna do some cooking, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of meal planning, because it's not all bright side. There is some, like everything else in life that's new, there is some discipline involved. So let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so with it being very cold outside, I like to have hearty and filling meals. Also, just because this is all I'm gonna be eating, so I want to make sure I'm filling up and eating well. Now, I did a video on my chili before when I was doing mukbangs. I did the recipe. Now, all the ingredients are now right here. You're seeing the basics, but the biggest substitute is this right here, the Beyond Beef. The Beyond Beef is my substitute for beef and turkey. So anytime I can substitute the Beyond Meat or a substitute for meat, I always do it. Now, I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian, because I do eat meat from time to time, and you're going to see something else I'm eating here later. It's fish, but still, this is anytime I can substitute out some meat, I do. And then what I do is I make the chili, and then you're wondering why the pasta's there. I pour the chili over the pasta just to make it more filling and more full, and I use wheat pasta because it's a little better. So what you're seeing here, basmati rice, I put my salmon over that rice, as well as I mixed in some frozen mixed vegetables, which you don't see here. I just didn't feel the need to bring them out. The cucumbers, the tomato, the lemon, the red onion, and the red pepper are for an Israeli salad that I make. So I'm about to I'll show you the salmon that I'm making, and then we'll get cooking. While my oven is preheating, I season my salmon. I use a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, just enough. A little bit of lemon, but I primarily use this stuff. You can pretty much use any type of salmon seasoning. Alright, y'all, so that's my finished product with my meal planning. So on the top left, frozen vegetables with salmon over basmati rice. Next to that, there's Israeli salad. And then once I warm up the chili, whenever I'm eating that, I put that in the little side area on the chili over wheat pasta. So yeah, it's pretty cut and dry, and that takes care of me for the week. Alright, y'all, so I just got done my meal planning. As you can see, it's relatively simple and easy stuff to make. I do that for a couple reasons. One, it's low budget. Everything I bought there I was around 40 bucks or so. Now I had a few things in the house already. So ballpark meal plan for the week, 40, 50 bucks. I can get everything done and taken care of. Drinking, I primarily drink water during the week. Now I might mix in some homemade lemonade, squeeze some lemons, put some stevia in there. I'll talk about that in another video, because I know you're gonna be asking, Scott, what do you snack? You don't snack at all? I definitely snack. I love snacking, and that's gonna be another video. I don't wanna overload this video with too much, but snacking is a favorite thing. I'm a great snacker, and learning to eat healthy, I've had to adapt to snacking healthy. Snacking healthy is one of the hardest things. But anyway, with meal planning, as you can see, it's relatively simple. I make my chili, pasta. Those are two things anybody can make. And that salad, chopping up the vegetables is probably the hardest part. The Israeli salad is absolutely delicious. I'll leave the link below from the video that I got the recipe from. I didn't really know how to make it. I seen it at restaurants, and I was like, I need to have some salads, I need to have some vegetables in my life. That's the way to do it. Now, I probably don't have as much vegetables as I should in a day, but that gives me what I need. And also, you saw I have some salmon, rice, and some frozen vegetables. Again, mixing in some vegetables. Salmon and the Beyond Beef are my two primary proteins. Now, I've cut out anything from the cow and from the pig. I don't eat anything from those two types of animals. Now, I will eat turkey from time to time, but most times I'm gonna use that Beyond Beef, the Impossible meat, whatever you wanna call it. That's just the one they have at the grocery store I went to this time. But yeah, I've just made that substitute into my life, and I felt better. Cutting, because the way we make meat, the way it's mass produced, isn't the best. I'm not going to get too much on that, but I just saw a couple videos. I was like, yeah, I probably need to cut back. But I'm realistic enough to know that I can't cut all the way back. For example, I'm going to have, this Sunday, I'm going to have some wings for a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But I love salmon. Salmon's my favorite fish. That's my primary meat that I have during the week. I love rice. But talking about some of the pros and cons of meal planning and why I do it. One, it's easy. So now one day, it takes, a couple hours getting all that stuff done. Going to the grocery store, coming back, preparing all that stuff. That's a few hours of the day. But once I get all that done, you saw I had 10 meals there. And now I'm mixing some sandwiches, like tuna sandwich in there, whatever, to fill in the blanks. But I'm done for the week. I'm good. Because I work from home. So I have my breakfast, pop that for my lunch, pop that in. Microwave, boom. Dinner, pop that in, boom, done. Square. It's easy. Another reason, budget. It's low budget eating out. I used to eat out a lot. As you guys saw with mukbangs, I love eating out. I love Arby's. I've cut out fast food primarily from my life. Now, every once in a blue moon, I might have some fast food, and when I have, it hasn't felt right. So I generally don't go back to it, but I've been pretty good with my discipline as far as eating healthy. It took a while, then that's why I'm doing the video now. I'm not someone who's gonna start a new habit. I'm gonna do it for a couple weeks and like, boom, oh, I know how to do this. Nah, I had to do it for months on end and build it in. Now, I do make some other things, but those are the ones I focus on. Now, I focus on those types of meals. One, it's cold outside right now. It's snowing on the East Coast in Delaware where I am. And, I like some nice hearty meal. Chili is good. There's some pasta in there, right? Just stuff that's filling to you because you're gonna have to make it last. So yeah, those are the pros. It's pretty much, low budget. It's not that expensive to meal plan. I mean, depending on what you're getting, obviously it could get more expensive. And it's just convenient and easy. Now the cons. Now the cons should be pretty obvious for anybody who has done meal planning in the beginning. The cons are primarily it gets boring. It gets boring eating the same thing every day. And that's why I mix in one day a week. Now by day 4 or 5, I would say by day 5, I'm kind of getting bored, but I only have one more day and I'm gonna be able to go have coffee. And so it's kind of a nice break. It does take a lot of discipline, especially if you're someone like me who used to eat out a lot, to stay in. But it's something I absolutely recommend, even if you can just meal plan for one meal a week. Whether, like, if you go to the office or you have to go to work, meal plan your lunch or dinner or breakfast. Do it one. Like just I was talking about with the morning routine, just make it gradual. Trying to do things, for me, I mean, some people can do that. Some people might be able to go, I'm gonna change everything all at once. I have to do it gradually. I have to do a build. Because what I did when I started meal planning is I did all of it and then I got bored, and then after like a month, I ate out, and then I kind of went off the train, but then I just reeled it back in, and I've been pretty disciplined ever since. But yeah, that's pretty much the only con of meal planning. That, and it's just that day it takes. You have to dedicate that few hours, which honestly, that's not really a con. It's absolutely worth it. So if you guys have meal plans, let me know. Let me know what you guys do. If I have any vegans, vegetarians out there, if people are transitioning to that. My plan is eventually to transition to like being a pescatarian. I would like to cut out all meat except for fish. Fish is good. I don't know. I like having the salmon. I don't know. Once I had that. It's really good, and I can't wait till springtime so I can put it on the fillet. To get like a salmon fillet, tuna fillet, put it out on the grill. I can't wait for that. That's my eventual goal, and I'm going to keep my journey along here. So I'm not right away, but I am going to be doing a snacking video eventually, talking about how I snack healthy and get some sweets into my life, because that honestly is the hardest part when it comes to being on a healthy and fit journey, is the sweets and the snacking. That's where a lot of people can slip up, and understandably so. But thank you guys for joining me today. Next week I will have another vlog up. I'm going to be talking about minimalism, and something I just got into as well over the last 6 months, and basically about, you know, getting rid of things that don't add value to your life, and clothes, stuff you don't need. But we're going to be talking about that next week. I should have a movie skit up on Sunday, a little spoof or something. No, I mean, I have a movie skit. I got something else planned actually. And then Monday, I'm gonna be doing another, I have a rant I'm gonna be going on for movies. So if you wanna hear me go off on an actor, I got somebody that I've been waiting to get into. And tomorrow night, if you wanna join me live for Game of Thrones, I'm gonna be watching Game of Thrones live, doing my live commentary. I'm gonna try to do that every Saturday, so I'd like you all to join me for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please share your thoughts, your meal plans below. Please take care and be well. See y'all soon.